राती सते सपन सत होइबा सते सपन सत होइबा मो मन कुंज बरी भाव फूल फुटिबा मो मन कुंज बरी भाव फूल फुटिबा मो मन कुंज बरी मो नयने नीरा धार देखी तुमी रसिबा मो भाव कमल कोले मन भरी बसिबा मो नयने नीरा धारे देखी तुम्हें रसिबा मो भाव कमल कोले मन भरी बसिबा आसिब प्राण बंधु पीब प्रीति मधु आसिब प्राण बंधु पीब प्रीति मधु आसिब प्राण बंधु पीब प्रीति मधु आशाई आशा पूर्ण करिबा आशाई आशा पूर्ण करिबा मो मन कुंज बरी भाव फूल फुटिबा मो मन कुंज बरी भाव फूल फुटिबा मो मन कुंज बरी तुम चारु चरण रे बास तार छुटिबा तुम चारु चरण रे बास तार छुटिबा मो मन कुंज बनी भाव फूल फुटिबा मो मन कुंज बनी भाव फूल फुटिबा मो मन कुंज बनी। जय गुरु। जय गुरु। मणिमा सुनिमा हिउ हरि मनर मणिमा सुनिमा हिउ हरि मनर मणिमा दीनता पिता जान रे दीनता पिता जान रे करुणा कर मणिमा दीनता पिता जान रे करुणा कर मणिमा सुनिमा किउ हरि मनर मणिमा हृदय पारी बसीची अनुसरी हृदय पारी बसीची अनुसरी आसीबी जय कर सकाळ तापहर आसीबी जय कर सकाळ तापहर तुम बिनु के सहा तुम बिनु के सहा नाही मोहर मणिमा तुम बिनु के सहा नाही मोहर मणिमा सुणीमा हेऊ अली मनर मणिमा हुआ ही पारा तना देशु भागसना हुआ ही पारा तना देशु भागसना सही न पारे आओ सड़ारे पूरा दाम सही न पारे आओ सड़ारे पूरा दाम चिर चंचल मती चिर चंचल मती करहि स्थिर मणिमा चिर चंचल मती करहि स्थिर मणिमा सुणीमा हिउ अली मनर मणिमा डाकी तो जानी नहीं दिया मोते बताई डाकी तो जानी नहीं दिया मोते बताई गाई तुम्हारी नाम घिनी तुम शरण गाई तुम्हारी नाम घिनी तुम शरण अंत ही उही नाथ अंत ही उही नाथ जीवन मोर अंत ही उही नाथ जीवन मोर मणिमा सुणीमा हिउ अली मनर मणिमा सुणीमा हिउ अली मनर मणिमा दीनता पिता जान रे दीनता पिता जान रे करुणा कर मणिमा दीनता पिता जानो रे करुणा कर मणिमा सुणिमा हिओ अली मनर मणिमा आवाहन करुछि आजी मो आवाहन करुछि आजी विवेकर प्राण प्रिय विवेकर प्राण प्रिय विश्व सिंह सनाते विवेकर प्राण प्रिय विश्व सिंह सनाते आवाहन करुछि आजी मो आवाहन करुछि आजी संघ पूजा मंडप
बंधन मोचन पूज्यवरम गुणहीनम शेष गुणाधिपतिम भवभीरुजने सततं वरदं प्रणमामि गुरुं कल्पतरुं प्रणमामि गुरुं शिवकल्पतरुं।
जय गुरु। कोटि पुण्य बड़े आदि पाइछि गोसाई किपरि करिबि सेवा बुझि पारु नाही कोटि पुण्य बड़े आदि पाइछि गोसाई किपरि करिबि सेवा बुझि पारु नाही किपरि करिबि सेवा बुझि पारु नाही इच्छा थिला तब पासे काटिबि जीवन इच्छा थिला तब पासे काटिबि जीवन मात्र काटि पारु नाही संसार बंधन मात्र काटि पारु কোটি পুণ্য পরে আজি পাইছি গোসাই কোটি পুণ্য পরে আজি পাইছি গোসাই কিপরি করিবি সেবা বুঝি পারো सेवा तुझी पारू नाही. जय गुरु.
जय गुरु. Nigam Upadesha, page 258. Sincerity and tolerance. Don't criticize anybody's fault so long as you don't know how the God is working in him. You are the repository of all the virtues and others at the minds and vices. Never allow any encourage, even by mistake, to such an arrogant thought. Don't use abusive words against anybody. Don't below the clarion of your nobility even before the common people. What to speak of Acharya, teacher, parents and elders. Self-admiration in one's own mouth is the other name of suicide. Never below trumpet of self-confidence in any manner. To be soft like boiled potato in the sign of saintly person. Nobody can bow unless he is great. One can't voluntarily become humble unless one is noble. Never forget that one is much ignorant as one has ego. The primary reason out of several means of downfall of man is to think oneself superior to others. It is because those who are under the spell of avidya do not understand where their words and actions land them. Arrogance of sadhaka is most dreadful. One has to forsake ego as wine, greed for power as swine down. One should lead life being tolerant as a tree. It is extremely difficult to comprehend how Maya drags one towards ruins. A person haunted by ghosts doesn't know that he is at the time under the spell of a ghost. Hence, lead life cautiously. If one has unshakable devotion of Gurudev, the power of Gurudev will always save him from all perils. But there is no way to escape if one exercises his authority on Gurudev. In his connection, I have several proofs. If you know someone as a Sadguru with your mind and heart, take his refuge and learn sadhana bhajana from him. But be careful and remain aloof from woman guru. In the scripture, mythology, history of countries here and abroad, there are adequate description of and reference about incarnations and great souls by nobody. Nobody knows anything about woman guru. No one can be Sadguru unless he emerges from Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Mothers are worshipped and respected as Sevika and Premika, Saviator and Lover. They have no right on Nirvikalpa Samadhi. They are from Mother of the Universe instead of becoming Guru has accepted the position of severity of Jagat Guru. And for that, she is great and worshipped. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Nilachara Saraswata Sangha Puri, America Saraswata Sangha, 711th Sangha Puja session report. Date 4/5/2020. Time for the first session 7:15 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. EDT, and second session 9:45 a.m. to 12 p.m. EDT. Paliya, Shreya, Banavatama, and Ikritama. Attendance roster of mine by can be found on the website. First session. The first session of the puja started at 7:15 a.m. EDT with Pratiksha songs, Mana Vindavane Vijayakara sung by Amritama and Anandamaya Nigamananda Jaya sung by Arpitama. Arati was performed by Panajit Bhai, while Smita Bhai sang the Arati song, followed by Bande Guru Charana and Sutamana. This was followed by reading of Parishapatra, Samlani and Asana Mandira Nitya Puja Prathana led by Janabai. Then Smita Raima read Bandana Prathana and Prathana Karinka Puti from Samhakadika 13th year part 2. Anjanama read Shri Guru Gita verse 98. Banalatama invited Shri Thakura for Bharya Bhupa. Then she invited Shri Thakura and all Bhakta Bhai, Ma and young aspirants to the second puja session to start at 9:45 a.m. EDT. The asana was closed with Jai Guru Namakirtan and Pranama. Balyamukha was offered to Shri Thakura, followed by successfully. Second session. The second session of the puja started at 9:45 a.m. EDT with Abhana songs sung by Pujama and Anjalima. This was followed by Pranamgana and opening of the Kartaka. Then Smita sang then a Bandana, followed by reading of Paribrajakacharya led by Panamatama. Thereafter, Linama sang Vishwapati Pranam and Rashmi Pandama read pages 257-258 from Nigam Upadesa. Following this, Subratmai read minutes of last past puja session and Sudhanshu Malama sang Prathana song. Janavai discussed the importance of Paribrajapatra and then all Bhai and Ma accepted the same after being pranam at Shri Thakura's lotus feet. YA session started with Saraswati singing a Prathana song, Hey Prana Thakura, followed by few YAs accepting their Paribrajapatra. Janavai then answered questions about Paribrajapatra asked by a couple of young aspirants. Vedavatina then led discussions for the rest of the young aspirant session. Thereafter, Shreya, Banalatama and Ikritama did Bhagavinima, followed by invitation to Shri Thakura for Madhyana Bhoga. Ikritama then invited Shri Thakura and all Bhakta, Ma and young aspirants for the evening puja session. Shreyashi and Ikritama invited Shri Thakura Maharaj and all Bhai, Ma and young aspirants to the next Sangha Puja on 4th Cloud 2020. Then Ikritama begged forgiveness from Shri Thakura and all Bhai, Ma and young aspirants for the mistakes and errors committed, deliberately or unintentionally, for their puja body. The session was concluded with Vidya Prathana, Dharana, Sricharana by Sivani Mahatima, and then Asana was closed with Joyguru Namakirtan and Pranam. Janavai took attendance of all Bhais and Ma. Puja was offered to Shri Thakura, followed by Prasad. Shri Thakura Dharamshita, Banalatama and Jai
Guru. Premika Guru, Pancha Bhava, Vatsalya Bhava. The ecstatic feeling with which devotees love God as their son and daughter.
भाई ବାତ୍ସଲ୍ୟ ଭାବଟା ସରିଯାଇଥିଲା ଆପଣ ତାପରେ ମଧୁର ଭାବରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ ସରିଯାଇଥିଲା
Premika Guru, Madhura Bhava. To love God as a wife loves her husband and as a lover loves his beloved is called Madhura Bhava. It is best among all bhavas. It is placed at the zenith of all bhavas in the world. Atmochita rabad bhaiha pustinnita satam bhati madhurakya bhaved bhakti rasosau madhura ratai bhakti rasamrata sindhu 3501. When Madhura Rati is enriched in the pure heart of a sacred person by the nature of his own self, it is called Madhurakya Bhakti Rasa. We are to elaborate on the ineligibility, incomprehensibility, and mystery of this bhava on the part of people who are disinterested in divine Madhurakya Bhakti Rasa, treating it similar to mundane Sringara Rasa. It has been mentioned in the scripture that Radhika and other gopis as well as Rukmini and other royal spouses are the role model of Madhura Bhava. Madhurakya Bhava Bhakti is of two types, Vipralambha and Sambhoga. The religious scholars are of opinion is Vipralambha is expressed variously as Purvaraga, Mana and Prabhasa, and Sambhoga is described as supreme enjoyment of Kanta, lover, and Kanta, beloved, in the union. Sambhoga Rati is termed as Sadharani, Samjasya, and Samartha according to its intensity and tenderness. Indeed, Rati, which is not so intense, which arises mostly just as the sight of God and becomes the cause of desire for divine union, is described as Sadharani Rati. Moreover, this Rati, in the absence of its intense manifestation, gives evidently an appearance of desire for union. When desire for union diminishes, this Rati also declines. Hence, desire for Sambhoga or union is the origin of Rati here. So it is named Sadharani. Rati, which enhances the sense of wifeliness in devotees, which emerges on hearing the divine qualities and occasionally generated desire for union, is called Samanjasya Rati. Moreover, Rati, which is marked by somewhat special desire for union compared to that of Sadharani and Samanjasya, is in which the lover and the beloved attain oneness, is called Samartha Rati. In accordance with variants in Sadharani, Samanjasya and Samartha Rati is Puja, Mahiti, royal spouse, and Braja Sundaris, women of Braja, are of three types like Mani, Chintamani and Kaustava Mani. Just as money is not so easily available, similarly Sadharani Rati is not also easily attainable except by devotees like Kubja. Just as Chintamani is extremely rare and dear everywhere, similarly Samanjasya Rati is also not so easily attainable except by royal spouses of Sri Krishna. Moreover, just as Kaustubha Mani is very rare in the entire world and it is not found elsewhere except Sri Krishna, similarly Samartharati is never found anywhere except the women of Braja. The Vilasa Lahiri or waves of ecstasy, which is extremely strange, which is amazing because it captivates the divine, expresses the excellent beauty of Samartharati that cannot have any other desire but Sambhoga. Therefore, in Samartharati, there is an endeavor not only for the pleasure of God. Swasarupa tadaiva jato jat kinchid anvayat samartha sarva vismarani gandha sadratama utkala nilamani. Ujjala nilamani. Everything is forgetting just at the slightest order of Samartharati, which emerges from the self of wifeliness or from a little contact with words implying relationship with Krishna. In other words, on emergence of Samartharati, everything like family, religion, patience, and shyness are forgotten, and this Rati becomes Sandra or condensed. No other bhava can penetrate it. If Samartha Rati remains impregnable by hostile bhavas, that is, it is not perturbed by adverse bhava, at that stage it is called prema. Sarvatha dhvamsarahitam tatvapi dhvamsakarani jabha bandhanam juno sapremo parikirtitaha. Ujjala Niramani, 14/63. The mutual bond of love between a young man and young women, which is not shattered even at the pace of cause of destruction, is called prema. The nature of man is transformed entirely, and tremendous trepidation in heart is created just at the outset of love. When such prema flows through every atom of man, it makes a devotee mad and he forgets his own nature. The love of a sati or a chaste woman is rightly described as self-sacrifice. A sati enters into a burning fire, being absorbed in the love for her husband. She is overwhelmed with love. Her heart is overflowed with singular thought of her husband. She worships her husband, forgetting her own self and sacrificing everything. She dedicates her life and youth, beauty and enjoyment, food and pleasure and everything for the sake of her husband. All her requests and conceits, rites and deeds are purposed for her husband. Such bondage between heart and heart, life and life, limbs and limbs, atoms and atoms is never noticed elsewhere. Wife is like the shadow of husband. The shadow follows what a body does. A wife does with heart and soul what pleases her, the husband, the most. The separation for a moment gives her infinite torments. The mark of slight negligence on face ignites immense pain in her heart, similar to the pain caused by devastating fire. She shuts eyes and sits with face down if she is not replied instantly. If she finds him laughing and joking with any other women, she burns in fire of crossed feeling. The whole world seems empty at moment's separation from him. The heart burns with the dreadful fire of separation and anguish. She feels as if her life is ruined. She wanders madly and cries with deep yearning. Where is my love? If a devotee loves God with similar love and attachment as that of a wife towards her husband and offers the same intense feeling to God, he can easily attain him. Therefore, Madhura Bhava is the best among all bhavas. In this Madhura Bhava, the lover and the beloved become one. Therefore, both spontaneously attain the state of Samadhi. When the state of Samadhi gradually becomes condensed and ripe, The wavering of mind is completely wiped out. Then rajas and tamas gunas of buddhi or intelligence, controlled by the triple attributes, are almost obliterated, and there is the powerful upsurge of sattva guna. The more sattva guna consolidates, the more rajas and tamas gunas become feeble. When this state gradually assumes further condensed form, rajas and tama gunas are so overwhelmed that these attributes become non-existent. Then sattva guna reaches and its blazing condition. At that time, intelligence and jivatma acquired viveka jnana. It is then realized that jiva and intelligence are separate and distinct. At that instant, the connection between buddhi and Ishvara is loosened. This state, on becoming further condensed, the connection between buddhi and purusa snaps off completely. The sattva guna which awakens viveka in jiva is also overwhelmed. Then there exists no bondage of attributes. Thus, the more the lover concentrates on the beloved, the more the attributes of chitta becomes extinct. At that time, the mind is only occupied by thought of the lover or the object of love. That is, he can realize own self on uniting with the object of love. Hence, there will be no difference among love, lover, and beloved, or among worship, worshipper, and the worshipped. Jiva then shine in itself. He will then permanently dwell in that state. So that state is called Kaivalya Mukti. But this bhava is never accomplished thoroughly in human love, because by the vibration of thought, one attains the self of that on which one concentrates. God is Suddha Sattva or pure Sattva. God is Suddha Sattva or pure Sattva. So by thinking him with Madhura Bhava, a sadhaka becomes Suddha Sattva. It is true that the feeling becomes companions, the demand of a son before his father. Conversation between friends are very intimate, but nowhere there is so much exchange of heart and expression of unhesitating feeling. That is why devotees resort to God's bhajan and Madhurya Bhava. From among sadhakas following fivefold bhavas, the devotees taking recourse to Pradhani Bhuta Bhakti attain fourfold salvation, like Salokya, leading to Aishwarya Sukhottara Gati. Hence, they can attain Siddhi only by adopting different components of Bhakti sadhana. But all the devotees following fourfold Bhava sadhana, like Dasya, etc., on their path to Kevala Bhakti, attain Prema Bhakti, leading to Prema Sevottara Gati. When any Bhava out of fourfold Bhavas, like Dasya, etc., reach the climax up to which it has capability to rise, it is called Prema. Then it can never be annihilated, even though there are enough reasons for its annihilation. A devotee thereafter merges in infinite oceans of eternal Leela of God, the Supreme Being. Some unfortunate people performing sadhana with the help of sadhana bhakti on the path of Raganuga Bhakti, and some other people without performing sadhana but having devotional samskaras of previous birth, on hearing from scriptures and sadhus about Asomardha Madhurya of God and Supreme Bhava Madhurya of Premika Bhaktas, develop longing for attaining the state. When such devotees coveting for Braja Bhava understand that Prema Bhakti cannot be attained by Sadhana Bhakti, with Sadhana Bhakti alloyed with gunas, their wisdom does not depend on the scriptural reasoning. Then devotees, on relinquishing all do's and don'ts of religion, all things heard and not to be heard, develop deep yearning for attainment to the most coveted Braja Bhava and beg for the grace of Premika Guru. They surrender themselves at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. If the good fortune a devotee gets the darshan or vision of Siddha Premika Guru, he forsakes so-called dharmas and surrenders his own self at his lotus feet. The state is described as the promoter of Kevala Bhakti. On noticing sincerity and firmness in the bhava of sadhakas, Sri Gurudeva offers them direct bhajan kriyas. That highly secret sadhana emptied of jnana and karma is absolutely useful for acquiring qualities of love. Then devotees treat Sri Gurudev as gods and take shelter in accordance with their bhava. Devotees remain singularly committed to service to Gurudev according to their own bhava, considering him as their master or parent or brothers or companion or son or husband. The natural love for Sri Gurudev in aforesaid manner is the principal characteristic of bhava sadhana. Just as Braja Bihari Sri Krishna in his Prakata manifested Leelas won the love of dwellers of Braja by stealing their mind and heart, exactly in the same manner, Sri Gurudev, the supreme lover and exponent of Raga Marga, occupies the mind of devotees desirous of attaining bhava. So they forsake the Vedic and social norms and remain attached to the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. They turn within and spend time constantly contemplating his lotus feet. Krishnam smaranam jnanasya prestam nija samihita tat katharastas aschau kuryoyad vadsam braje sada bhakti rasamrita sindhu 288. Sri Gurudev is both Bhakta and Bhagavan. He is Bhagavan within and Bhakta outside. So devotees anchored to bhava treat Sri Gurudev as Bhagavan. Such thought of Sri Gurudev gradually enriches the manomaya, mental siddha deha of a devotee. Just as a beetle by its unceasing thought of a black bee acquires the self of the latter, relinquishing its former figure, similarly a devotee emulating bhava by thinking deeply and continuously the self of Sri Gurudev attains the manomaya deha of suitable for prema and seva. In most of the cases, bhakti-based bhava does not have the sense of greatness of God. There is the plethora of love and attachment. Just as the Brajavasis or dwellers of Braja served Sri Krishna unhesitatingly, considering him as their own, similarly devotees anchors to bhava also serve Sri Gurudeva ungrudgingly, treating him as their loving companion. They do not even hesitate to dine, drink, and sleep with Sri Gurudeva at the urge of love. The devotees anchored to bhava serve God in two ways. First, physically, and second, mentally. They serve Sri Gurudev directly by their external body through indriyas, as sadhakas like Sri Rupa, Sanatan, and others in Bhaja Loka, and simultaneously they also serve Sri Krishna directly by their antaschitta manomaya, inner contemplative mental body, through inward turned indriyas and siddhas like Sri Rupa Manjari and others in Brajaloka. A devotee experiences the rise of rati in his heart as a result of sadhana in unaforesaid manner. When rati condenses and culminates in prema bhakti, the devotee attains the eternal company of divinity in his eternal bhavamaya deha, the body of bhava. The devotee is anchored to bhava forsake jnana, karma, and all mundane matters opposed to bhakti. Nevertheless, the fruits of such jnana and karma reach them of their own accord. All sorts of siddhis which are like slaves to the goddess bhakti proceed to serve them, but the devotees coveting for Braja Bhava have little interest for it. They always remain immersed in the ocean of divine Madhurya. The bliss of Madhurya is crores of times better than the joys of various types of salvation. So their mind and heart cannot yield to any other thought even for a moment. They sail and swim with supreme ecstasy in the ocean of inexplicable divine love for God. Only that sadhaka who singularly worships God and always experiences Madhurya by dint of supreme love is indeed considered a Siddha Bhakta or a perfect devotee of Kevala Bhakti based on power. Jai Guru.
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ। ଆମର ଆଜି ମଧୁରାକ୍ଷ ଭାବ ବା ମଧୁର ଭକ୍ତି ପଢିଲେ। ଆଗରୁ ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିଛେ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଉପରେ। ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଥର ଯୋଉ ନୋଟ ଦେଇଥିଲି ତା ଦେହରେ ଥିଲା ମଧ୍ୟ ଭକ୍ତି ରସର ବିପ୍ରଲମ୍ବ ଆଉ ସମ୍ଭବ ନାମକ ଦୁଇ ପ୍ରକାର ସେଟା ବିଭକ୍ତ କରାଯାଇଛି। ବିକଳମ୍ବଟା ହଉଛି ତା ଉପରେ ବେଶୀ କିଛି ଡିସ୍କସନ ଠାକୁର କରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ପ୍ରିଲିମିନାରୀ ଜିନିଷ। ସମ୍ଭୋଗ ହେଲା ମେନ୍ ଥିଙ୍ଗ। ସମ୍ଭୋଗ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ୟୁନିୟନ, ମିଶିକିରି ରହିବା। ତାର 3 ପ୍ରକାର କହିଲେ ଆଜି। ସାଧାରଣୀ, ସମଞ୍ଜସ୍ୟ, ସମର୍ଥା। ସାଧାରଣୀ ଭକ୍ତିଟା ହଉଛି ତାର ବହୁତ ପ୍ରିଲିମିନାରୀ ଜିନିଷଟା। ସେ କଣ ହୁଏ, ୟୁଜୁଆଲି ଭଗବତ ଦର୍ଶନ ମାତ୍ରେ ହେଇଯାଏ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖୁ ଦେଖୁ ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଗୋଟେ ଭକ୍ତି ଆସିଯାଏ, ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ମିଶିକିରି ରହିବାକୁ ବହୁତ ଇଚ୍ଛା ହୁଏ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ମିଶି ରହିବାଟା ହୁଏନି, ସେ ଭକ୍ତିଟା ବେଳେବେଳେ ପଳାଏ। ତେଣୁ ସେଇଟାକୁ କହନ୍ତି ପ୍ରିଲିମିନାରୀ, ସେଇଟାକୁ କୁହାଯାଇଛି। ତାର ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ପଲ ସବୁ ହେଲେ କୁବ୍ଜା ଯାଉଥିଲା, ସେ ଫୁଲ ମାଳଟିଏ ନେଇକି ରାଜାଙ୍କୁ ଦବ ବୋଲି, କଂସକୁ ଦବ, ତାର ଥିଲା କାମ ଫୁଲ ମାଳ ଦବ। କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିଲା କିଛି ବଡ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଲାଗିଲା, ଇଏ ମାଳଟି ପିନ୍ଧିଲେ ଭଲ ହୁଅନ୍ତା କି, ମାଳଟି ପିନ୍ଧେଇ ଦେଲା। ଟେମ୍ପୋରାରୀ ଗୋଟେ ବହୁତ କମ ସମୟ ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କର ଦର୍ଶନ ହେଇଗଲା। ଦର୍ଶନ ଭିତରେ ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ସେ ରତିଟା ଜାତ ହେଇଗଲା। ସେଇଟାକୁ କହନ୍ତି ସାଧାରଣ ରତି। ସେଇଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଗାଢ ହୁଏ, ଟିକେ ତା ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ଅଭିମାନ ରହେ, ଯେ ଅତୀତ ଅଭିମାନ, ସିଏ ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ମିଶିକିରି ରହିବେ। ସେଇଟା ତାଙ୍କ କଥା ଶୁଣିଲା ମାନେ, ତାଙ୍କ ଗୁଣ ଶୁଣିଲା ମାନେ, ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଶୁଣିଲା ମାନେ ସେଇଟା ଜାତ ହେଇଯାଏ। ସେଇଟାକୁ ସାମଞ୍ଜସ୍ୟ ବୋଲି କହନ୍ତି। ଅଶ୍ୱପାତ ମନ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀକୃଷ୍ଣ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଥିଲେ, ସେମାନେ ସବୁ ସେଇ ଶ୍ରେଣୀ ଅନ୍ତର୍ଭୁକ୍ତ। ତାପରେ ଆସିଲା ସମର୍ଥା। ସମର୍ଥା ରତି ହଉଛି ତାର ସବୁଠାରୁ ଗାଢ ରତି, ସବୁଠାରୁ ଅଧିକା। ନାୟକ ନାୟିକା ଏକୀଭୂତ ହେଇଯାଆନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ କିଛି ଆଉ ରହେନି ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ। ଖାଲି ଭଗବତ ସୁଖ ହିଁ ତାଙ୍କର କାମ୍ୟ ଥାଏ। ଏଇ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଆସିଗଲେ କୁଳ, ଧର୍ମ, ମାନ, ଲଜ୍ଜା, ଶରମ କିଛି ରହେନି, ସବୁ ବିସ୍ମରଣ ହେଇଯାଏ। ତାପରେ ଇଏ ରତିଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗାଢ ହେଇଯାଏ, ତା ଅର୍ଥ ଅନ୍ୟ କୌଣସି ରତି ତାକୁ ଭେଦ କରିପାରେ ନାହିଁ। ସେତେବେଳେ ଏଇଟାକୁ ସମର୍ଥା ରତି ବୋଲି କହନ୍ତି। କୌଣସି ବିରୁଦ୍ଧ ରତି ତାକୁ କେବେ ଭେଦ କରିପାରେ ନାହିଁ। କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କ କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗୋପୀମାନେ ଭାବୁଥିଲେ, କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କ କଥା ହିଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲେ। ଯେତେବେଳେ କଣ, ସବୁବେଳେ ଭାବୁଥିଲେ। ତାଙ୍କ ମନରୁ କୃଷ୍ଣ କେବେ ଯାଉନଥିଲେ। ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ସମୟଟା, ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଭାବରେ ଯାଇ ଆପଣ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲେ, ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା ପରେ ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ବିଫୋର, ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ଆଫ୍ଟର, ସିଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯେତେ ପ୍ରକାର ପ୍ରତିକୂଳ ଭାବ ଆସିଲେ ବି ବିଚଳିତ ହୁଏ ନାହିଁ, ତାକୁ ପ୍ରେମ କହନ୍ତି। ପ୍ରେମଟା ଯାଇ ସେଠି ପହଞ୍ଚେ। ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରେମ ସେବୋତ୍ତରା ଗତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆଗ ସେ ପ୍ରେମରେ ଯାଇ ପହଞ୍ଚିବେ, ତାପରେ ସେବୋତ୍ତରା ଗତି ପାଇବେ ନା। ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି ପ୍ରେମ। ସେତେବେଳେ ଯାହା କିଛି ଆସୁ, ଯାହା କିଛି ଜୀବନରେ ଆସୁ, nothing is going to change it, nothing is going to take it up. ଯୋଉ ଗୋପୀମାନେ ଥିଲେ, କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କର ବଂଶୀଧନ ଶୁଣିକିରି ଦୌଡ଼ିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ, କିଛି କିଛି ରହିଗଲେ, ତାଙ୍କୁ କିଏ ବାନ୍ଧିକି ରଖିଦେଲା, କିଏ କଣ କରିଦେଲା, ସେମାନେ ପୁରା 100% ପହଞ୍ଚି ପାରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ରହିଗଲେ। ସେମାନେ 100% ପହଞ୍ଚିଥିଲେ, ଇଏ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଯାଇ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲେ, ଅଟକି ନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି। ତେଣୁ ସେଇଟା ହେଲା ପ୍ରେମ। ତାପରେ ସେ ମଧୁର ଭାବରେ କଣ ହୁଏ ନା, ପ୍ରେମିକ ପ୍ରେମିକା ଏକୀଭୂତ ହେଇଯାଆନ୍ତି। ସେଥିରେ ତାଙ୍କର ସମାଧି ଲାଭ ହେଇଯାଏ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଜିନିଷଟା ଗାଢ ହେଇକା ଯାଏ, ସେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କର ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ 3ଟା ଗୁଣର ଅନ୍ୟ ଗୁଣ ଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ କମି 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 ଯାଇକି ସତ୍ତ୍ୱ ପ୍ରାଧାନ୍ୟ ହେଇଯାଏ। ଆଉ ବିବେକ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଉତ୍ପନ୍ନ ହୁଏ। ବିବେକ ଜ୍ଞାନ ହେଲେ ସତ୍ୟ ଗୁଣ ବି ଚାଲିଗଲା, ଖାଲି ଯିଏ ନୈଷ୍ଠିକ ଗୁଣ ଅବସ୍ଥାଟା ଯଦି ପହଞ୍ଚିବ। ଏଠି ସବୁ ଜିନିଷରେ ଆମର ସାଧାରଣରେ 3ଟା ପ୍ରକାର ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଥାଏ। ଯେମିତି ଧ୍ୟାନ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଯୋଗ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କର ହେଲା ଧ୍ୟାନ, ଧ୍ୟାତା, ଧ୍ୟେୟ। ସେ ଧ୍ୟାନ, ଧ୍ୟାତା, ଧ୍ୟେୟ। ଜଣେ ହେଲେ ଧ୍ୟେୟ, ଯାହାକୁ ଆମେ ଧ୍ୟାନ କରୁଛେ। ଧ୍ୟାତା, ଯିଏ ଧ୍ୟାନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଯିଏ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆମେ କରୁଛେ ହେଲା ଧ୍ୟାନ। এই 3ଟା ଜିନିଷ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏକୀଭୂତ ହୁଏ, ସେଟା ସମାଧି କହନ୍ତି। ସେ ସମାଧି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଭେଦରେ ଯାଇକି ଆପଣ ନିର୍ବିକଳ୍ପରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିବେ। ନିର୍ବିକଳ୍ପରେ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଏକୀଭୂତ ହେଇଯାଇଥାନ୍ତି। ଅବିକଳ୍ପରେ ଯଦିଓ ଏକାଠି ହେଇଯାଇଥାନ୍ତି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଧ୍ୟାତା, ମୁଁ ଧ୍ୟାନ କରୁଛି ବୋଲି ଗୋଟେ ଧାରଣା ଟିକେ ଥାଏ। ଏଟା ସବୁ ଏଠି ସେମିତି ଭକ୍ତି ମାର୍ଗରେ ଉପାସ୍ୟ, ଉପାସନା, ଉପାସକ। ଜଣେ ହେଲେ ଉପାସ୍ୟ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଉପାସନା କରୁଛେ। କଣ କରୁଛେ? ଉପାସନା କରୁଛେ। କିଏ କରୁଛି? ଉପାସକ କରୁଛି। ସେମିତି ପ୍ରେମ ପ୍ରେମିକ ପ୍ରେମିକା। ଏଠି ପ୍ରେମ ପ୍ରେମିକ ପ୍ରେମିକାରେ ଟିକେ ସେ ଲେଭେଲଟାକୁ ବାଲାନ୍ସ କରିଦେଲେ। ପ୍ରେମିକା ପ୍ରେମିକ ସମାନ। କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ପ୍ରେମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। 3ଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଭେଦ ନଥାଏ, ମିଶିଗଲା, ସେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କର ସେଇ ସମାଧି ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଜ୍ଞାନ ମାର୍ଗରେ, ତାଙ୍କର ବି ସେଇ ସମାଧି ହେଲା। ଏଇଠି ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଜ୍ଞାନ ମାର୍ଗରେ କହନ୍ତି ମୁକ୍ତି ବା निर्वाण जोड़ा कहते से निर्वाण टाक ये कहते कैवल्य मुक्ति से भाव कि गोटे जिन आमको मन रखा पड़ो जेनेली देखिले जड़े प्रेमिक जड़े प्रेमिका सांगे मिसी मिसी आउ कौन जिन नड़े से भावटा जात हम किंतु सेठारे जाकि आप कैवल्य मुक्ति जाए पहुंची पारे ठाकुर कहते जहाँ को चिंता कर जहाँ को ध्यान कर जहाँ को उपासना कर जहाँ को प्रेम कर तार जी बाट जाए अच्छी जा तुम से बाट जीव तार तो अधिका जापर ना ये रही तेणु ठाकुर कहते से जगार टे जदि भगवान सहित से प्रेम थाए से भक्ति थाए से जिनसटी थाए ताहले कौन हम ना सेटा आम जा भक्तिर प्राधान्य जाकि कैवल्य मुक्ति पहुंचे पार मोस्टली से भक्तर भाव कथा अच्छी गोटे पेज खंडे आधे नोट नहीं पारि नेक्स्ट थर करने चेष्टा करवा रखा डिस्कसन अदरवाइज विल रन आउट ऑफ टाइम आमर मोर प्रार्थना संगीत भी अच्छी सो विल ट्राई टू सिंग समथिंग similar दियो मन प्रेम धन अरजन दे Jai Guru. Sankarapatai, Part 1, Chapter 8. Ideals of householder and renunciants continued. Convenience of householders and hermits. During life as a householder, if person does not deviate from the ideals and goals, then ultimate state of renunciants and householders are the same. In the course of life, no matter whatever householders are faced with, their goal must be not to give up spiritual practice, even when reasons arise that may perturb your mind. It is necessary that you must at least sit in your posture asana with eyes closed. Even if you are unable to chant, japa, meditate dhyana, or concentrate dharana, then just sit silently at a given time for defined duration. The force of nature, prakriti, will eventually overcome. If one remains steadfast on this goal, then one will reach perfection at the same time, either path, as a householder or renunciant. However, there are some benefits of practicing sadhana as a renunciant, although the path is not devoid of challenges. Thinking about sustenance, food, and trying to recover from illness are also inconveniences for the renunciant. Householders have less inconvenience in this regard. One can also become renunciant while remaining as a householder. Giving up desire is a true renunciation. Janaka and Sukadeva.
There is a prevailing story about King Janaka and says Sukadeva. Once Sukadeva had gone to King Janaka as a student. After several days of examination, Janaka asked Sukadeva, "Oh Sukadeva, come, we will both meditate now." Then both started meditating. Using his yogic power, Janaka put his place on fire. It created a lot of chaos. Sukadeva was not able to meditate. He became restless with the fear that his water pot, Kamandalu, and the blanket will catch fire. But Janaka did not break his meditation. Later, Sukadeva woke up Janaka from his meditation and said, "Get up. There is a big fire in the place." Janaka replied, "What is in it for me? Many hermits give up their worldly life and live under a tree, but they lose sleep in the night out of fear that someone might steal their skin cloth. So much attachment. There are also such people who have given up everything for duty without care." Sukadeva was attached to his linen cloth, but King Janaka had no attachment, even for his kingdom. If one practices doing their duty in uninvolved, nilipta manner, then there will be no of indulgence. Everyone should remain a householder except those who God bestow upon conscious and renunciation for the services of humanity. Leaving the society out of anger, sorrow, or pride cannot be considered as an ideal for renunciation. It is just another way of fulfilling one's selfish desire. If everyone choose the ideal of giving up the world for the life of renunciation, then the whole world will get converted into hermitage. Then it will lead to problems in the cycle of life in the world. So staying in this world, one should choose forgiveness and patience as human virtues. When renunciants define ideals like the householders, and when householders are awakened and start to live in the society without attachment, then there will be a truly wonderful blending of Hara and Hari. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. 6 minutes or so left. So Aji discussion Aji padhala bohi. Any other topics anybody wants to bring up, we can start discussing. Jai Guru.
Hi Jai Guru. भाई गोटे डाउट है जहाँ पढ़ुली आज भाई मत लगुला कि ज्ञान मार्ग रे ही खाली निर्विकल्प समाधि की समाधि हुए, किंतु आज आम पढ़ले कि प्रेम मार्ग रे भी समाधि हुए। भाई आउ गोटे फॉलोअप क्वेश्चन है कि पढ़ला बेले लेखा है कि समाधि परे भी से सत्व रज तम गुण जाक रहुची, तो समाधि परे बोधे जड़े गुणातीत हो जाती, तो सत्व रज तम गुण रहिबो केमिति प्रेम मार्ग रे जत समाधि हो।
भाई कौन हुए कि प्रथम कथा, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द फर्स्ट पार्ट यू सेड। समाधिटा सबु मार्ग रे हुए, कोटा को लेवल कैन पीपल गो ऑन म्यूट विश्वनाथ टिके देखिबे शब्द टास्टी कोट लागि के इन किचन रे कोन सफासफी करछन्ती दरदार चलती से बेला लागि टिके म्यूट कर देती भलो। थैंक सो समाधिटा सब मार्ग रे हुए, तर प्रोसेसटा टिके डिफरेंट एंड दी प्रोसेसटा रे कोन होती मार्ग कोन होती से डेफिनेशन द सेम। ये तीनटा जिंस पेरियड अछन्ती से से आई स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट ध्यान धाता ध्येय केना जोग मार्ग रे समाधि को उनी संस्कार धारणा रखी सेटा रही जाई। तो से जे ध्यान धाता ध्येय से तीनटा जिंस जोग मार्ग रे भी तीनटा जिंस अछि। से जे तीनटा जिंस को जति देखिबे तो एकीभूत हो गेला समाधि। ଏମାନଙ୍କର ସମାଧି ହେଇଯାଏ। ସେ ସମାଧି ଅବସ୍ଥା ଆଉ ଭାବ ସମାଧି ଆଉ ଇଏ ଜ୍ଞାନ ମାର୍ଗରେ ସମାଧି ଯୋଗ ମାର୍ଗରେ ରିଲାଇଜ କରନ୍ତି ସେ ସମାଧି ଦିଟାକୁ ଅଲଗା ଟିକେ। ଠାକୁରଙ୍କର ଭାବ ସମାଧି ଇଏରେ ପଢି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ପଢିଥିବେ ଆମର ଜୀବନରେ ତା ଦେହରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି। ତା ଦେହରେ କଣ ହୁଏ କି ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ଭାବ ବାହାରେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଭିତରେ ଥାଏ ସେଇ ମାନେ ଗୁଣାତୀତ ଭାବ, କାହା ସହିତ କିଛି ଆଟାଚମେଣ୍ଟ ନଥାଏ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଗରେ ସମାଧି କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ବସିଲେ ଅନ୍ତର ଭିତରେ ଚିନ୍ତାରେ ମଗ୍ନ ହେଇ ରହିଗଲେ, ସେଇଠି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଧ୍ୟାନ ଦେହ ଏକାଠି ହେଇଗଲା, ସମାଧି ହେଇଗଲେ ରହିଲେ, କେତେ ଦିନ ରହିଲେ, ତାପରେ ଆସିକି ଠାକୁର ଯେମିତି ଦିନେ 2 ଦିନ 5 ଦିନ 7 ଦିନ ସବୁ କରିଥିଲେ ସେଇଭଳିଆ ଅବସ୍ଥା ଯିବ। ପ୍ରେମ ମାର୍ଗରେ କଣ ହୁଏ, ଆଉ ପ୍ରେମ ସମାଧି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ହେଇଛି ସେ ଆଉ ବସିନାହାନ୍ତି, ଇଏ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ସେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ ଗଛ ପତ୍ର ଲତା ସବୁ ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି, ସୁନ୍ଦର ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି। ତାପରେ ଆସିଲେ କିଏ ଆସିଗଲେ ଲୋକ ଦେଖିଲେ ଭାରି ସୁନ୍ଦର ଲାଗିଲା, କାରଣ ସବୁ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ କ୍ରିଏସନ, ତ ସମସ୍ତେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ କ୍ରିଏସନ ଭଳିଆ ଲାଗିଲା, ତାଙ୍କୁ କୁଣ୍ଡେଇ ପକେଇଲେ। ତାଙ୍କ ଘରୁ କିଏ ଜଣେ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଲୋକ ଆସିଲେ, ତାକୁ କୁଣ୍ଡେଇ ପକେଇଲେ। ପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜାଣିଲେ ସମାଧି ଅବସ୍ଥା ଭାଙ୍ଗିଗଲା, ଆଜି ଏମିତିଆ କାମ କରିଥିଲି। ତେଣୁ ଇଏ ଭାବଟା, ସେ ଭାବଟା ଟିକେ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଏକା ସମାଧି ହୁଏ, ତାଙ୍କର ବି ସେଇ ଗତି ସେଇଆ, ଯାଇକି କୈବଲ୍ୟ ମୁକ୍ତି ଆଉ ନିର୍ବାଣ ମୁକ୍ତି ଭିତରେ ବେଶୀ କିଛି ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ, ସେଇ ଗୁଣାତୀତ ଅବସ୍ଥା। କିନ୍ତୁ ଇଏ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ସେ ଅବସ୍ଥା ଲାଭ ହେଇଗଲା ପରେ ବି ତାଙ୍କର ଆଉଟୱାର୍ଡଲି ଗୁଣ ଗୁଡାକ ଥାଏ, ପ୍ରକାଶ ପାଏ, ଇନୱାର୍ଡଲି ନଥାଏ। ଏଇଆ ହେଉଛି ତାର ଡେଫିନେସନ। ଆଉଟୱାର୍ଡଲି ରହିବ କେମିତି? ରାଧାକୃଷ୍ଣ ତାଙ୍କର ଚାଲିଛି ରାସ ଲୀଳା ଚାଲିଛି, ତା ଭିତରେ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଗଲା, ରାଧା ସେଠି କହିଲେ ଏଇଟା କାହିଁ ହେଲା, ଅଭିମାନ। ଅଭିମାନଟା ତ ସତ୍ୱଗୁଣ ଲକ୍ଷଣ ନୁହଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାବେ ସମ୍ମିଳିତ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ସମ୍ମିଳିତ ଭିତରେ ଏଗୁଡା ଗୋଟେ ଲୀଳା, ତା ଦେହରେ ଆର କୌଣସି ଇଫେକ୍ଟ ପଡେନି, ସେ ସେଇ ଗୁଣାତୀତ ପଳାନ୍ତି। Anyway, any follow-up we can do, otherwise any other question?
भाई जज भाई गोटे वेरी रेगुलर क्वेश्चन थिला जे आमे ठाकुरन को माने फूल तोड़ी दौचे, तो बेसिकली व्हेन आमे फूल तोड़ुचे बेसिकली वी
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫୁଲ ତୋଳୁଛେ ପରେ ସରିଗଲା ଆଉ ଶୁଣିପାରିଲେନି କିଛି? ଆମର ଅଛି କଟିଗଲେ ବୋଧେ ନା? ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଆସିଲେ କହିଲେ। ଆଉ ଏନି ଅଦର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ? ନା କଟିଗଲେ, ଲାଇନଟା କଟିଗଲା। To be perfectly clear, any other question? We have a minute. Next week we'll go to we will continue କରିବା ଗୋପୀ ଭାବ ପ୍ରେମ ସାଧନା, ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଡେ ଗୀତ ଅଛି, ତାକୁ ଟିକେ ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଗାଇଲେ ଭଲ ହବ। ସୋ ସେଟା ହବ। ଆଉ ଆଜି ଆମର let's go into young Efland program. There are few seconds left, so we can start a little early. Sometimes we go take some more time from them. Bhakti, you have Prasna Sangita when you are ready, Bhakti.
right.
ଜଳରେ ମୋ ଜୀବନ ତଳେ ବୁଡ଼ିଗଲା ବେଳେ ମୋ ଜୀବନ ତଳେ ବୁଡ଼ିଗଲା ବେଳେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ତୁମେ ଜାଣିଓ ବା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ତୁମେ ଜାଣିଓ ଭା ମଙ୍ଗଧରି ମଙ୍ଗୁଆ ମଙ୍ଗଧରି ମଙ୍ଗୁଆଳ ପଶ୍ଚିମୁତାଛି ଭୟ ନାହିଁ କିଛି କାନ ଶୁଣିବାର ବାର ପଶ୍ଚିମୁତାଛି ଭୟ ନାହିଁ କିଛି କାନ ଶୁଣିବାର ବାର ମୋର 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 କହି କହି ମୋତେ ମୋର 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 କହି କହି ମୋତେ ତୁମେ ମୋର ହୁଅ ମାଗୁଣି ମୋଇତେ ତୁମେ ମୋର ହୁଅ ମାଗୁଣି ମୋଇତେ ନାହିଁ ନାହିଁ କହି ସବୁ ତୁଚ୍ଛ କରି ନାହିଁ ନାହିଁ କହି ସବୁ ତୁଚ୍ଛ କରି ମନ ମୋହିବ ତୁମର ମନ ମୋହିବ ତୁମର ରାଜୀବ ପୟରେ ଲାଗି ରହିଥିବା ରାଜୀବ ପୟରେ ଲାଗି ରହିଥିବା ସୁଖେ ବାହୁଡ଼ିବି ଘର ସୁଖେ ବାହୁଡ଼ିବି ଘର ପଶ୍ଚିମୁତାଛି ଭୟ ନାହିଁ କିଛି କାନ ଶୁଣିବାର ବାର ପଶ୍ଚିମୁତାଛି ଭୟ ନାହିଁ କିଛି କାନ ଶୁଣିବାର ବାର ଇୟ ଭୟ ବାଣୀ ତୁମର ସିନାହି ଇୟ ବାଣୀ ତୁମର ସିନାହି ପାରୁଛି ମନ ମୋର ପାରୁଛି ମନ ମୋର ପଶ୍ଚିମୁତାଛି ଭୟ ନାହିଁ କିଛି କାନ ଶୁଣିବାର ବାର ପଶ୍ଚିମୁତାଛି ଭୟ ନାହିଁ କିଛି କାନ ଶୁଣିବାର ବାର।
Jai Guru, young aspirant. This is Devantima. Let's go for that now. Aditi.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Adhyasa.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Vaisi.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Anhik.
Jai Guru Ma se aasche.
Jai Guru Ma. An.
Machasti.
Jai Guru. Ansur.
Jai Guru Ma, like the boss.
Jai Guru. Arnav.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Aaron.
जय गुरु माँ पिलाମାନେ ବସିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜି।
Jai Guru. Aryan.
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
Jai Guru. Jemu.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Gyan.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Debangi. Divyam.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Divyam. Timi.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Eva.
Jai Guru. Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Jagrat.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Naitik.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Pratyusa.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Pratyus.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Saraswat.
Jai Guru Ma.
Sarthak.
जय गुरु से गाधी की आसची।
Jai Guru.
जय गुरु माँ।
Jai Guru. Bobby.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Silpi.
Shukru Vikhavan.
Jai Guru. Ani.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Tracy.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Jimmy.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Siddharth. There. Simran.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Teja.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Suhani.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Yukta.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. So we are done with our attendance. Now the prayer that Bhakti sang. Bhakti, can you tell us a little bit about the meaning of the prayer that you sang?
Jai Guru. So this song is about how Thakur is always with us, so we shouldn't be afraid, and he's there in every step of the way. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Yes, that's really very meaningful. We always talk about that. It's just the matter that how we are going to realize that feeling is important. So with this, let's go to our discussion today. Okay, so before doing that, you know that tomorrow is a special day for us. It's called, anybody knows before I say that? Okay, so this is, we call as Pona Sankranti, or that is the new year for us. This is the Odia New Year. What is the speciality of that day? Anybody knows? Pona Sankranti or Mahavishubha Sankranti? It has many names. Yes. Who is it? Jai Srija. Yes, please go ahead.
It's Hanuman's birthday.
Yes, that's true. Very good. And anybody else? Thank you, Srija. Okay. This Mahavishubha Sankranti is having this on this day. The sun is over the equator. So it's very hot on that day. Basically, summer starts, and it's very, very, very hot. So from there it comes the celebration of Pana Sankranti. So you know the meaning of Pana? Pana is a cool drink actually. So because it is very hot, people are very thirsty. So they make this sweet drink with cold water and maybe with buttermilk, that watery yogurt. With there is a fruit called bella, which is very hard side. You must be knowing the leaf of bella, right? I remember we talked about that leaf. Thakura got his mantra on that, written on that leaf, right? That's called leaf of bella, and that's very sacred for the Hindus. And the fruit of that tree is used to make the pana, this drink. And also they put coconuts, henna or the cottage cheese, sugar or jaggery. And this drink is very delicious. You should try one. We prepare this drink and we give bhoga to Thakura. And there is another thing that we do on this day is, the tulsi plant. So everybody's house, usually in Odia people, they have tulsi plant, and that's also very sacred for us. And we use the leaf of tulsi for our Thakura Puja. And because that's very sacred for us, and it is very hot outside, so what we do is we try to provide relief to the tulsi plants from the heat of summer. So we try to give shade of leaves on top of the tulsi plant, and a small earthen pitcher kind of, a pot. With a hole at the bottom, filled with water or little bit of pana that is hung over it, so that the water will drip, and the drop by drop, the tulsi plant will get the water drop by drop. And these are, the cultural and traditional things. I wanted to mention because it's tomorrow, and we are not having the opportunity to see that here. So just we are talking about it. If you have some time, just try to Google it and see some pictures, and you'll get a sense of it. But actually, we are stopped. With that, what I didn't have any materials today, reading materials, but from next time onwards, I think we should start it. And today, okay, so far we learned about Thakura, right? His life, Thakura, what sadhanas he did, his siddhi, all those stuff. Who can remind us what are the sadhanas Thakura did? Anybody wants to volunteer? Okay, so let's Okay, your voice is breaking, Pratyuta.
Sadhana he did yoga, tantra and prema.
Yeah. So if we want to say that in the order, he first did the tantra sadhana, right? Then he did jnana, yoga, and bhakti or prema. Good. You know who? Anybody can tell us who are the gurus of Thakura?
Jai Guru, this is Ansh.
Yes, Ansh, please go ahead.
So, first he did Tantric Guru, Tantric, which Bama Kepa taught him, and then he progressed on to Jnani Guru, which was Swami Nigamananda, Saraswati, and then he went to Yogi Guru, which was Sumerodas, and then finally he went to the Prema Guru or Bhakti Guru, which was Gorima. Jai Guru.
Good. Thank you, Ansh. Very good. Very nice. Yes, so he did all these sadhanas, one after other. But why did he do all these sadhanas? Who can try to answer this one?
I think he did all the sadhana so he could find out like what's after death.
What's your name? Saraswati. Okay. Yes, I mean, very brief answer, but who can elaborate a little bit more?
Jai Guru, this is Ansh.
Yes, Ansh.
Okay, so I think that Thakura, he did all the sadhanas because he had loved Siddhanta Bala, and so when he died, he wanted to like know what happened to her, and like and then he also was curious on like just in general what happens after death.
Yes, great. Yes, so he started his sadhana from there because he wanted to get Sudhansubala back. Sudhansubala died, and Thakura wanted to get her back. So he needed to know, what is there after death, and how can he get her back. So that was the incident which helped Thakura to go in the path of spirituality and start his sadhana. What did he get from his sadhana? What was his siddhi? So because he did the sadhanas, he must have got something, right? So what did he get? Yes. What's your name? Yes.
He got to know who he was,
I can't hear you. Yeah, your voice is not clear, but I can understand a little bit what you are saying. You are saying that he got to know who he is, right? Okay, that's good. Let me go to Arnav. Arnav, you want to try? What Siddhi Thakura got? That's the question. Or what was his achievement? After all these sadhanas, what was Thakura's achievement? Okay. Bubbly, can you try?
Jai Guru, he saw his wife.
Okay, yeah. So after his Tantra sadhana, he could see Devi Sudhansubala whenever he wanted. So the goddess was pleased with his sadhana, and she was coming in the form of Sudhansubala. We'll discuss more about this. So we'll discuss more about Thakura's siddhi. What siddhi and what was his ultimate siddhi. Let me see the attendance. Jammu, let's talk about it a little more. Jammu, can you try?
जम्मू থেকে বাহারକୁ পড়েছে
Jai Guru. Okay. I think that Gyan is there. Gyan? No? Okay. Who is there?
Jai Guru Ma, this is Srija.
Srija. Okay, yeah, please go ahead.
He's become the Guru. Jai Guru.
He became Guru. Yes, okay. That's really great. Thakura did all these sadhanas, and ultimately he got the Nirvikalpa Siddhi. He achieved the self-realization. He attained the Nirvikalpa Siddhi, and then he came back with the realization and the feeling of Mu Guru. I am Guru. Yes, so that's great. Thank you, Srija. So with that Mu Guru feeling, when he came back, he has taken the responsibility of us to lead us towards that true knowledge that he attained, he understood. So he is leading us towards that knowledge to liberate us, and from there on, so we discussed till that. I mean, in Thakura's life, we saw all these, we talked about all these. So now onwards, my intention of recapping all these was to start to talk about what he is telling us so that we can follow his words and we can go in the path of self-realization, path of spirituality, and what we need to do, what he is doing for us, what he is basically telling us to do. So we will talk about that slowly. So he has given us many advices so that we can follow his words, and we can basically when he's our Guru, right? So when he's our Guru, then we need to listen to him. We need to understand what he is telling us. Why we need to understand? Why we need to listen to him? It's just a very basic question. Right? So we are always talking about that we need to listen to him, we need to, sit in front of him, we need to have his darshan, we need to do the puja, but why we are doing all this, right? Anybody? Maybe it's a question for little older aspirants. So, yes.
This is Yuka, and I think we do all this because we're family to him.
We are family to him. Okay, good. Yes, Oishi, you want to say something? Why we are doing all these puja and sitting in the young aspirants, listening to Thakura's book, Thakura's words?
Jago, because so then we can have the knowledge that he learned.
Oh, good, nice. So why do we, okay, I'm not extending it more, but yes, please go ahead.
Jago, my name is Mara. We do prayer because Thakura is great. And he knows everything, Jago.
Sorry, what's your name? Srija? Is it Srija? Simran. Okay, so I could not hear you completely. What did you say?
Because Thakura is great and he knows everything, Jago. That's why we do prayer.
Yes, very good, yes. So he actually knows what's best for us, right? So we need to have complete trust on him. We need to believe in him that he is doing the best for us. And whether it is good or bad, everything we have to accept as his blessing. And we need to listen to him. That's why we need to listen to him. If we repeatedly disrespect or disobey his words, then we are doing no good for us, right? And sometimes that happens. We know everything. We know that we have to listen to him, but still sometimes we are not able to do that because of being influenced by our own ego and attitude. So you will understand that. Sometimes it's like, you have your own mind, you have your own senses, you have your own intellect, and you have your own ego and attitude. So they become very heavy, and sometimes you do the stuff that you think that you are doing that because that's best for you. So that ego is the thing which kills everything. Whatever we do, when this arrogance or this ego comes in, then it ruins everything. So it's Thakura's words that whatever you are doing, never allow the ego to come in. If ego comes in, then nothing is there. You will get no result. So basically, to diminish that ego, which is a very small word, E-G-O, only 3 letters, but it's a very, 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 very important thing that we need to understand in the path of spirituality. This is the first lesson that we need to practice, that how to not be in the control of our ego, how to diminish this ego, how to get rid of this ego. So Thakura has told us many things to follow. We need to practice and exercise those ground rules. We need to listen to that. So when we are talking about we need to listen to Thakura, then these are the things that we need to practice what Thakura is saying, so that what Thakura wants from us, we can achieve those. So basically, I will just mention 2 things today, and we will elaborate them in the next YS session. That we need to practice to, decrease our ego, to diminish our ego. So one thing is we need to practice the gratitude. And the second thing is we have to always, we are saying that we have to surrender ourselves to him completely. We have to trust him. We have to believe him. We have to have faith in him completely. And that respect, that belief, and that devotion, those are the key points. Thakura is saying that if we can do this much with pure and simple heart, Nothing can pull us back. So we have to give our 100%. When we are trying, when our effort is really pure, then definitely Thakura's blessings is always there. So on the top of our effort, Thakura's Krupa or blessings comes, and then we can be on track. We cannot be deviated. So Thakura always reminds us to be active, working, not sitting idle, and to engage ourselves in the service of others, which we call as the seva. So by doing seva, we can, do the practice of not having ego. So when you do seva to others, then don't think that you are doing it, right? So if you think that you are doing it, then there is again no benefit of that seva or of that service. So you are doing seva to get rid of your ego, but then while doing the seva, you are again getting it back. So it's a cycle. We have to be very, very careful. The Thakura is saying that whatever you are doing, you have to do it with the utmost care so that there develops no ego in it. Because how much good we do, how much seva we do, how much service we do, this self-ego, if that comes in, then that kills everything. So, okay, we are running over time. Let's stop here. We'll continue this topic in our next YS session. Let's go for the Bhava Vinimay prayer.
Today is my Bhava Vinimay Seva. It has been a crazy year for everyone. During times like this, it is easy to look on the negative side. But we get positive energy from our Thakura Puja and joining the sessions. When I look on the positive side, I know that there is more time to pray to Thakura and to remember his name. Thakura is always there with us. He supports us and he gives us the right path. We are never alone. I'm so lucky to have been in Thakura's family. Jai Guru.
जय गुरु ମୋର ଆଜି ପାଳି ଅଛି ମୋର ମନେ ପଡ଼ିଲା ତ ପାଳି ପାଇଁ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିଥିଲି ଡିସେମ୍ବର ମାସରେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି କାହିଁକି 12 ଏପ୍ରିଲ ମୋତେ ସୁଇଟେବଲ୍ ଲାଗିଲା ମେ ବି ଏଟା ଲଙ୍ଗ ୱିକେଣ୍ଡ ଆମ ପାଇଁ ବି ୟୁକେର ସିଷ୍ଟମ ବେଟର ହବ ଆଉ କିନ୍ତୁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଦୟାରୁ ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଟାଇମରେ ପାଳି ମିଳିଛି ଯେ ଲାଗୁଛି ଯେମିତି ଦାୟିତ୍ୱଟା ବହୁତ ଅଧିକା ଅଛି ଆଉ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ କୃପା ଉପରେ ନିର୍ଭର କରିକି ପାଳିରେ ଯାହା କରିବାକୁ ସମ୍ଭବ ହେଇପାରୁଛି କରିଛି ଆଣ୍ଡ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଠିକ ଠାକ ମିଳୁନି ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକଟା ଜିନିଷ ଆମର ତ ଟାଇମ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅନୁସାରେ ଅଧିକା ଆଗକୁ ଅଛି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଆଗକୁ ମୋ ଟାଇମ୍ ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ଦେଇପାରୁଛି ଟାଇମ୍ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଦୁଇଟା ଜିନିଷ ସେୟାର କରିବି ଯୋଉଟା କି ମୋ ଭିତରେ ଭାବୁଥିଲି ଆଉ ଆଜିର ପଢ଼ାରୁ ବି ଟିକେ ଆଗ ସାରାଂଶଟା କରିଦେଇଛି ସକାଳ ସଂଘ ସେପଟରୁ ଆମେ ପଢିଲୁ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ ଯୋଗ ବିଷୟରେ ଆଉ ସେଠି କର୍ମଜ୍ଞାନ ଭକ୍ତିର ସମନ୍ୱୟ ବିଷୟରେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରାଯାଇଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଗୀତାର ବାଣୀ ବିଷୟରେ ଆମେ ପଢିଛୁ ସେଥିରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଚାପ୍ଟରରେ ଭକ୍ତି ଯୋଗ ଧ୍ୟାନ ଯୋଗ କର୍ମ ଯୋଗ ବିଷୟରେ ଇଲାବୋରେଟ୍ କରିଲା ପରେ ଲିଙ୍କ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଟିଚିଂର ବେସିସ୍ଟା ବି ସେଇଟା ଏ ତିନିଟା ହେଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ରାଇଙ୍ଗଲର ତିନିଟା ମେନ୍ ଏପେକ୍ସ ଭଳିଆ ଆଉ ଏଇଟା ତିନିଟା ଆମେ ତାର ମଝିରେ ଯାଉଛୁ ତେଣୁ ଏଇ ତିନିଟା ଯାକ ସେ ସମନ୍ୱୟ ଭାବରେ ରଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ଯୋଉଟା ଗୋଟେ ବହୁତ ଅଧିକ ହୁଏ ଆମେ ସେଥିରୁ ବେନିଫିଟ୍ଟା ମିଳିପାରିବ ବେଶୀ ଭକ୍ତି ହେଲେ ଆମର ଇମୋସନଟା ବହୁତ ବଢ଼ିଥାଏ ବହୁତ ବେଶୀ କର୍ମ ଯଦି ସବୁବେଳେ କରିବା ଅଲଗା ଜିନିଷ ପାଇଁ ଟାଇମ୍ ହେବନି ତେଣୁ ଏଇ ତିନିଟା ଜିନିଷକୁ ଆମେ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କରିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା କରିପାରିଲେ ସେଥିରୁ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ କ'ଣ ହବ ଆମର ଚିତ୍ତଶୁଦ୍ଧି ହେଇ ଆମେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଶିଖିପାରିବା ନିଷ୍କାମ କର୍ମଟା କେମିତି କରିପାରିବା better easier said than done ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମକୁ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସଟା ପ୍ରତିଦିନ ଆମର କାମ ଭିତରେ ରଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ତାପରେ ଉପରବେଳା ଆମେ ପଢିଲୁ ମାନେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ସେସନରେ ପଢିଲୁ ଜନକ ସୁଖଦେବଙ୍କ କଥା ଆଉ ସେଇଥିରେ ଜନକ ରାଜଋଷି ଥାଇକି ଏତେ ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରାଚୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ସବୁ ଥାଇକି ବି ତାଙ୍କର ମନଟା ସବୁବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କର ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ରହୁଥିଲା ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କ ନିର୍ଲିପ୍ତ ଭାବଟା ହିଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମହାନ କରିକି ପଡୁଛି बहुत जिन शिखार अच्छी आमती आज प्रसाद निआ लगी जाइए भी किसी चिंता नाला कारण जानते कि जोटा इम्पोर्टाट से फोकस कर सुखदेव कि जोगी जन होती व्यस्त रही कि जनक आम शिखिलु कि केत बड़ जिनसर विपत्ति आसले भी आम भर धैर्य शक्ति आम निजे मेन्टेन आटलिस्ट ट्राए कर आम तो साधारण मनुष्य आम हाथ में बहुत किसी क्षमता ना कि श्री सबुदिन प्रार्थना करने द्वारा आमर किछिटा गोटे निजर आसो मन भर शक्ति और धैर्य बर्तमान जो टाइम टा चली समस्त बड़े डिफिकल्ट टाइम किंतु अल्सो आम मान छात्र आम लोक हिसाब से आम मान गोटे भल टाइम कि आम मन और प्राण तक मिशि पार जमी देवता मैंने मिसिकी प्रार्थना करते माँ दुर्गा आविर्भाव होता महिषासुर सेमती गोटे भल टाइम समस्त यदि मिलमिशि प्रार्थना कर आम शक्ति गोटे जगह लगे पार किसी भल जिन बाहर की आम अराउंड जो मैंने रोचे बिगर वाइडर ये भी एनर्जी को एक्चुअली हेल्प कर टाइम निजर जत्न और परिवार जत्न ना सहित अन्य मान विषय भी गोटे भल चिंता आमको रखा पड़ो लोक मैंने बड़ा कष्ट रही जय गुरु इनविटेशन द्वारा कृष्ण ठाकुर महाराज मुझे मध्याह्न भोग पाई आपर निर्दिष्ट समय संध्या पूजा पाई निमंत्रण जना और पूजा निमंत्रण करिए
हाँ जय गुरु मैं सिद्धार्थ अच्छी कि Young aspirants निमंत्रण next week fine or let's go to Diptima.
परमाराध्य श्री श्री ठाकुर महाराज भक्त भाई और भाई माँ और पिला माननकु आसंता 4/19/20 पूजा पाई निमंत्रण जनाउछि। सकाळ आवाहन 7:15 रे आरंभ हेबो और 7:30 रे सकाळ अधिवेशन आरंभ हेबो। तापरे 9:45 रे प्रतीक्षा गान और सकाळ 10टा रे द्वितीय अधिवेशन हेबो। समस्ते पूजा रे योगदान करी सिद्धार्थ देव भाई और मते पूजाटी को सफल मंडित करने सहयोग करिवे। जय गुरु।
जय गुरु मोरा जी पाए बतिला मैं सोचा समस्त भक्त
जय गुरु। दयामय श्री चरणे निवेदन निरंतर तव नाम करिबि स्मरण ସଂସ୍କାର ଦେବ ଏକମାତ୍ର ଜୀବ ପ୍ରବଳ ସଂସ୍କାର ଏଥିଲାଗି ଯେବେ କାଳେ ନ ମିଳେ ମୁକ୍ତି ଏଥିଲାଗି ଯେବେ କାଳେ ନ ମିଳେ ମୁକ୍ତି ତଥାପି ରଖିବି ମନେ ଅନନ୍ତ ତୃପତି ଦେବ ତଥାପି ରଖିବି ମନେ ଅନନ୍ତ ତୃପତି ତୁମରି ଦୃଷ୍ଟି ଭିତରେ ତୁମରି ଜଗତେ ତୁମରି ଦୃଷ୍ଟି ଭିତରେ ତୁମରି ଜଗତେ ପଢିଥିବି ଯହିଁ ତହିଁ ତୁମରି ଇଙ୍ଗିତେ ପଢିଥିବି ଯହିଁ ତହିଁ ତୁମରି ଇଙ୍ଗିତେ ଧ୍ୱଂସ ପରେ ରଚନାର ଅଭିନବ ରୂପ ଧ୍ୱଂସ ପରେ ରଚନାର ଅଭିନବ ରୂପ ଦେଖି ଦେଖି ଆସିଯିବି ଅସଲ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଦେଖି ଦେଖି ଆସିଯିବ ଅସଲ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ମିଳାଇ ନ ପାରେ ଯେବେ ତବ ଯନ୍ତ୍ରେଶ୍ୱର ମିଳାଇ ନ ପାରେ ଯେବେ ତବ ଯନ୍ତ୍ରେଶ୍ୱର ତବ ନାମେ ବାଇ ଯିବି ଭଙ୍ଗା ବୀଣା ମୋର ତବ ନାମେ ବାଇ ଯିବି ଭଙ୍ଗା ବୀଣା ମୋର ଶୁଣୁ ବା ନ ଶୁଣୁ କେହି ଥିବ ଅହଙ୍କାର ଶୁଣୁ ବା ନ ଶୁଣୁ କେହି ଥିବ ଅହଙ୍କାର ତୁମେ ପ୍ରଭୁ ମୁହିଁ ଦାସ ଏତିକି ସଂସ୍କାର ତୁମେ ପ୍ରଭୁ ମୁହିଁ ଦାସ ଏତିକି ସଂସ୍କାର ପ୍ରେମମୟ ଶ୍ରୀ ଚରଣେ କରେ ନିବେଦନ ପ୍ରେମମୟ ଶ୍ରୀ ଚରଣେ କରେ ନିବେଦନ ତୁମ ଜୟ ଗାଉଥିବି ଏ ସାରା ଜୀବନ ତୁମ ଜୟ ଗାଉଥିବି ସାରା ଜୀବନ ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ